This week, Go Fishing travels to Essex and the most southerly boundary of the Anglia region. And my destination is the fabulous reservoir here at Hanningfield, which is only a few miles from Chelmsford. So it's within easy reach of all the game fishermen living in the home counties. Built in the 1950s, this 870-acre fishery, which shelves down to over 40 feet in places with a capacity of holding up to 6,000 million gallons, is in fact a pump storage reservoir, drawing water from the confluence of the rivers Chelmer and Blackwater, plus additional supplies from as far away as the Great Ouse at Denver Sluice near King's Lynn. Hanningfield is actually owned by the Essex Water Company, who encourage windsurfers and nature lovers alike, in addition to trout fishermen, who account for over 50,000 rainbows yearly, including more double-figure specimens than any other reservoir fishery within the British Isles. Moreover, in commercial terms, Hanningfield's fish farming enterprise produces a staggering 100 tonnes of rainbow trout per year for the stocking of other fisheries. You can fish from the shore at various points around the 7-mile perimeter or go afloat. And there are over 50 boats with or without outboard engines, including 2 special flat-bottom craft available for fishermen with special needs. There is even a resident casting instructor on call in ex-British champion Michael Marshall, who can quickly iron out any wrinkles in your technique. Just come out here in the middle of the reservoir to see how it all works. One of the reasons the fishing's so consistently good here at Hanningfield is the fact that at any one time there are thousands and thousands of trout being fed up and reared on in these cages for release into the reservoir. And I've got with me fish farm bailiff Mike Robson, who's going to show me how it's all done. Tell me about it then, Mike.
Well, basically, John, we've got 22 cages holding up to 300,000 plus stockfish.
What, at any one time?
Yeah.
That's an awful lot of spotties.
That's right.
I'll tell you what fascinates me most of all about this setup, though, is this weird grading machine. How does it exactly work?
Well, to start with, the fish are taken out of the main cage and they're sucked up in a big hoover into a hopper.
What, like a vacuum?
Yeah.
Right.
Then into a hopper and then into a set of like tank tracks.
Right.
And then as the fish come through, the small ones are put back into the cage, and the larger ones, which are up to size for stocking, go straight into the reservoir.
How do you know how many you've put in?
Well, at the end of each grading channel, there's a counter.
Right.
And that lets us know how many fish are actually being stocked.
Oh, I see, what, at the bottom there, where that wire's coming away.
Yeah.
They're a good-sized fish, these too, aren't they?
Yeah, very good.
And what do you do with the small ones that then get back? They just get fed up again until they're of the size for stocking at a later stage?
Yeah.
Well, it's a great way of doing it because it does the fish minimal amount of harm, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, they don't get handled or crushed up in